Alright, so here we are, Wednesday night fights at FDB. I've got Andrew Twinlinked here. He's playing as FSSF from, that's what, from Cobra or D-Day book?
No, from Dogs and Devils.
Dogs and Devils, okay, wicked. We're playing the Cauldron. He's obviously the defender. And it's bad news for me because I'm running my Soviets, but let's go through what you've got. So, just from what I see 105s here. We said this isn't deep, it's empty. Some 155s, and then FSSF, FSSF, and that's it, right?
Yeah, and then a bunch of guys in reserve.
Right, but you have a P47, an AOP, and then an FSSF in reserve, engineers, Bofors, and what else?
Mortars.
Mortars, right on. I'm running my tank Ovi, so I only have 4 platoons. It's Cauldron. I rolled the IS-2s are tucked in here. This train isn't as mobile, or the trees aren't as movable, so they're actually in there concealed. And the IS-2s are in here concealed. He's dug in, I have no way to lift on the ground, so this is going to be really bad news considering his reserves coming over here. He has artillery, time on target, and aircraft, so yeah, this might not go so well. And defender gets to go first, so here we go.
Alright, let's do it.
Yep. Alright, so so first turn, the 105s, not using the AOPs, bailed out one of my IS-2s. The AOP spotted for the 155s, and thank God I did not get hit. So I lucked out there. However, the P47 here knocks out 2, lame. So I get my reserves right away, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so on my turn, this tank failed to get back in, rolling a 1, and they're fearless. I shot and killed 3 of the guns. I pinned the 105s. The 155s shot using the AOP, bailed another one. And the aircraft couldn't range in, and he rearranged his FSSF squad. So that was his turn, or my turn, and then his turn. It's going by pretty fast, there's not much to do, so now we'll see if I get any reserves.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so turn 3 on his turn. Sorry, no, on my turn. I got my reserves. I double-timed my T-34s up to this hedge to force him to move towards the crashed Yak 3. I took out the last of his, I don't know if I recorded it, but the previous turn I took out the last of his 105 and ran a platoon, so at least I got a platoon kill. Then on his turn, the AOP, he only ranged in on the 3rd attempt, and then needed 5s and 6s to hit, and out of 5 hits, he got 5 dice, yeah, he got 4 hits. But I made some crazy saves and only lost 1 and bailed 1. And that's about it. These guys are still there. He didn't get any reserves, so now it's my turn 4, I guess. Alright, well, it's really winding down now. I'd moved my T-34s behind here. His 155s shot at my T-34s, which meant they didn't have turntables, so I was able to duck through here, shoot at one, assault the rest, force him back. He couldn't break off with moving the gun, so I captured the other gun, so killed that. There's one guy left in the platoon. Over here, he went to assault with 4 guys after a crazy shooting round. With a bazooka, he failed his tank terror, and then I was able to shoot back and kill all but one who's hiding in there. My IS-2s did not get bogged down, they moved up, and I don't even think I shot them. Oh well, there's nothing to shoot at. So, yeah.
Okay,
sorry man, yeah. Well, yeah, you get reserves for sure.
Just 1 though.
And planes.
Yep. 1 dice for planes now, right?
Yeah. Of course, now it's going to be nothing but 5s. There, see, there it is. Called it.
They're better against...
Alright, so it's winding down. He got his reserves, which he trust got trotted to there. His planes, we tallied up, his plane has now killed 6 tanks, because he killed another 2 T-34s. I think I already caught this, but I was able to route... Oh yeah, he failed his man-alone test on the staff team. Then they got 1 guy still alive trying to make it off the board. He took a section of dudes, assaulted into the side, and because he was in the woods, for me to fight him, I should have just backed off. But I wanted to see him re-rolling his hits because of the rear turret MGs. But they hit on 2+, so it's like, oh. but his bazooka rolled ones like most of the time. So I'm down to 1 tank left, but he fell back. So that's how this ends. I guess we'll go another turn. Well, we'll keep going, I guess.
Sure.
Although it's not turn 7.
Well, we can call it. I mean, it's. I'm not.
Well, if we call it, you win.
Well, no. I mean, you can just take it. I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to hold you off. Well, maybe I will.
You might,
actually.
yeah.
I might.
And I stupidly put him too close. I should have. I thought this was the edge of the box, not way the hell over there. So I should have put him that way. But that was my mistake. Anyways, we'll see what happens. I really want to kill these guys, so here we go. So Andrew's going to call it. He got his reserves. I was able to. Hen and Chicks moved these guys up. Machine gunned the Truscott Trotters over here. I volley fired into here. Brought them down to 1. He rolled a 1 for platoon morale, so he's down 1 platoon there. My command T-34, like the company command, or I guess battalion command, shot at the 1 remaining guy from the FSSF platoon, killed him. So that brought him to 1 platoon left on the board, so he just called it because it was going to be company morale. But still, like, you held me out to 7 turns. That was pretty good. And like you were saying just now, you moved over here, and you were saying that I threw you for a loop by not even trying to go for your guys.
Well, it's just the fact that me being dug in didn't do anything, because...
Well, and that's only because I'm paying all the money for the big guns, but the thing is I have to hit, which is never good. That's actually why I put them here. I was like, I'm within 16, so that when the time came to shoot at those guys, I'd be able to just go, all I gotta do is hit, and then 2+ and they're dead. But yeah, but the thing I did wrong over here, as it turns out, is I had a position where this middle tank was alive, and same with my platoon command, and I could have picked either one to kill. And this one, I wouldn't have needed to take bog checks to assault the 1 remaining guy left. So I picked this one knowing I would have bogged, but it turns out I used the platoon command, so these guys couldn't do anything for the rest of the game. So I kind of hemmed myself in there. That's a lesson learned. But man, these T-34s, are they ever quick? I mean, they're terrible. Hens and Chicks is... I mean, at least they can hit, I guess. Because I mean,
I think they were pretty good.
Because before they couldn't hit, I think, if they moved. I don't know. I've only been playing Russians. Like, this is only my 3rd game, I think.
I think they did pretty well.
No, they did. It's just... Against other tanks, they're terrible. So. Anyways, thanks to the game, man. So unfortunately, you can't go to Petawawa. Would you have taken the FSSFs?
Probably, just because they're fun.
Yeah. So next mid-war, you're going to take your
I
ITALs?
them for shock value.
Yeah. They're going to take your ITALs from next mid-war?
Yeah.
I don't know if... I'm really sick of painting right now. So if I were to paint another army, it would be Deutsche Afrika Corps for mid-war next time.
Okay.
But apart from that,
yeah.
I think I'm gonna lay off the painting now for a good solid.
Or paint a different system.
No, I don't have my Eldar back yet. I'm having somebody work on my Eldar, and then I'm gonna paint them. So I'm gonna work on that. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that when the Codex comes out. And if it's terrible, then I sell them, and if not, I keep them. Anyways, thanks for the game, dude.
Awesome. Thanks again.